Most people have watched football for years and still have absolutely no idea what half the players on the pitch are actually doing. If that's you, this video was made for you. Let's go. There are 22 players on a football pitch, but most people watching have no idea what 18 of them are actually doing, where they should be, or why their movement matters. That changes today. By the end of this video, you'll understand every single position in football, what they do, why they matter, and how the whole thing fits together like a puzzle. Why are there 11 players on each team? No deep reason. When the rules were written in England in 1863, they just went with it. It stuck. Football is basically running a 160-year-old experiment that nobody ever stopped. Every player on the pitch has a job, a specific role, and when everyone does their job, the team moves like one organism. When they don't, chaos. The goalkeeper, the only player allowed to use their hands during the game. Their entire job is simple: stop the ball from crossing the line behind them and protect the goal at all costs.
Imagine being responsible for the one thing your entire team is trying to prevent. You're doing it alone, at the back, while 11 people try to beat you. Goalkeepers are studied differently than every other player.
A goalkeeper who makes 3 incredible saves and wins the game often gets far less credit than the striker who scores just once. But that's the reality of the job. Directly in front of the goalkeeper, you have the defenders, usually 4 players whose main job is to stop the opposing team from getting close and reaching the goalkeeper in the first place. Center backs sit in the middle. They're usually the biggest, most physical players on the pitch. Their job is to win aerial duels. That means jumping to head the ball, and to read where the danger is coming from before it arrives. The best center backs don't look fast or flashy. They just always seem to be exactly where they need to be at the right moment. That's not luck. That's football intelligence and years of reading the game. Then you have fullbacks. They play on the left and right sides of the defense. 20 years ago, fullbacks just defended. That was it. Now, they're some of the most attacking players on the pitch. The role completely transformed over time. One position was totally reinvented within a single generation of the sport, changing the way teams defend and build their entire style of play. The defensive midfielder sits just in front of the back 4. They're the most underappreciated player on the pitch. Their job? Break up attacks, win the ball back, recycle possession. Nobody claps for them, nobody puts them on posters, but remove them from the team and suddenly everything falls apart, because their role is often the most important one on the pitch. Sergio Busquets played this role for Barcelona for over a decade. If you watched those games and never noticed him at all, it usually meant he was doing his job perfectly, in silence and control. Central midfielders are the engine of the team. They run constantly, connect defense to attack, and cover more ground per game than almost any other position on the pitch. Studies show top midfielders run over 13 kilometers in a single 90-minute match. That's more than 8 miles covered every single game at the highest level of football. And then, the attacking midfielder, also called the number 10. This is the most romantic position in football. These are the creative players, the ones who see passes nobody else. Wingers play wide on the left and right. Their job is to beat defenders one-on-one and either cross the ball into the box, that's the area in front of goal, or cut inside and shoot. The best wingers are terrifying to defend against. They have pace, skill, and the ability to change the game in 1 second. Modern wingers are often the highest valued players in world football. And finally, the striker, the center forward, the number 9, the person the entire team is built to serve. Their job is devastatingly simple: score goals. Natural goal scorers are so rare that clubs pay hundreds of millions of dollars to get them. Top strikers are the rarest commodity in football because finishing chances decide matches in top level. Every single player on that pitch has a completely different psychological profile. Goalkeepers are calm, defenders are disciplined, midfielders are intelligent. Strikers are, by most accounts, a little obsessive. So next time you watch a game, don't just watch the ball. Watch the player always in the right place. Watch the midfielder nobody notices. Watch the goalkeeper reset the team with one pass. And that's it. Every position, every role, every player explained. If this helped, hit subscribe.